I never lose internet, and then obviously to lose it yesterday was just kind of the worst.
It's fine. It's fine, man. It's
Uh,
okay.
Here we go. And here. And go live. Let's see. Bam. And with that, hit enter over here, and I think we're good.
Okay.
Bam. Alright. So, once again, here with Mix and Moon Knight. And actually, I want to start off with a real quick question for you, Mix. After watching your Rook game, I wanted to ask, so how do you like Kenny so far?
I kind of hate Kenny.
Really?
He doesn't. Yeah, I mean, his sniper doesn't hit full board, so it loses to burst. He has really awkward range. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, you play Rook.
It really makes me miss long shot.
Wow.
It really makes me miss long shot. He doesn't actually have good ranges. I mean, his max range is 3.
And I know
and everything needs 5. I don't know.
Oh, it kind of reminds me of Wealthy a little bit with all the super awkward ranges. But man,
yeah, it's a bit like Wealthy, but less min range problems and more max range problems. Like
that's crazy.
You know, Wealthy has the 2-5 style. He doesn't. He has a 2-3 style. It's not good ranges. I mean,
sure. I mean, I guess I'm just blown away because, and Charles, I know that Dajin, you're not as happy. Is it Dajin?
Dajin, yes,
yeah.
Sure. What am I not happy about?
I thought you weren't super thrilled with, I guess, one of the styles. Is that what you were telling me previously?
Well, the thing is, how should I put it? Regarding Daijin, I feel like Almighty is too weak, and I know it's awkward to say with a style that's basically +0 to 1, +2 power, +1 range, +1 priority. But I've talked with, and we have some playtesting things, and I'm not sure if I am allowed to say what the thing is I've asked for. No, so I've asked for something, and if it's implemented, I think Almighty will be amazing.
I like how you give the stats of that style, and you're like, and it would be amazing. But I mean, all your stuff has what, +1/+1?
I mean, if you have power over, if you have power for both, yes, you have a price for power. Then all things Daijin has +1/+1, which is good. I mean, it's good, but it's balancing. Since if you don't have power for power, then your stuff is kinda meh. I mean, it's still positive power, positive priority, positive range on everything, but yeah.
I guess I was just hearing that Mix didn't like Kenny. Like, if there was one person I would have thought, like, Kenny was made for, it would be Mix.
I mean, he sets up like for free. It's insanely easy to get range 4 with him, you know, because of his token. So it's not fun anymore, and it has to be balanced around always being range 4. So you can't like just destroy the opponent. You know, he always has fair mix-ups, and that's the worst, basically.
Yeah, Kenny is
mix-ups hurt. Okay.
Kenny is an interesting one. Yeah, I will not say anything until I've played him enough times that I have an opinion on him. You know, but his mechanic is. It's not my favorite mechanic in the game.
Fair.
But, I mean, everything can't be right, so...
I mean, I guess my only concern is that if Mix doesn't like Kenny, that seems like... You know, when I look at Kenny, I'm like, that's Rook, except not Rook, right? So if the person who plays Rook doesn't like Kenny, then I think that's kind of an issue, right?
I mean,
the thing,
he has like anti-movement. It's different. It's completely different. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
I would say that Kenny is a mix-up between Voko and
not helping
and,
your case. Wait, do you mean current Voco or old Voco?
Old Voco.
Yeah, not helping your case.
I mean, I'm not saying he's bad, but I mean, the thing is, Voco basically got a new AI, right? Which is making him a lot better. And trust me, I know because I played old Voco, and I played old Voco kind of well. So
Isn't his new UA just his alternate UA from?
not
Not
exactly, but almost. Yeah, yeah. It's
I got
close.
a few changes, but yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's almost the same, but it's not exactly the same.
Fair enough. Well, anyway, I just because Bladham doesn't play PaperCon, I never get a chance to talk about PaperCon, so I wanted to do that before we jump in.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's smart.
Yay.
How come you don't use skins?
I'm sorry?
How come you don't use skins, Mix?
Oh.
I don't have them. Like what?
What? Well, you should have them now, right?
Nah, I'm getting Rukyuk the good old fashioned way. I got at Iris. It's not even out, but I got it.
Oh wow, that's.
Which one?
I'm jelly.
Iris? Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Iris.
That's cool.
All right,
It's gonna be awesome. Probably.
So I would think that Karin is actually good against Rook. Is that wrong?
No, that is
Karin
correct.
stomps this matchup. Like holy crap,
Yeah.
it's so annoying. She can just dodge everywhere. Like you can't even pin her down. Even if you establish range 6 and full moon is down, she can just fail dodge.
Yep.
There's no punish. That's not actual punish.
The problem
Full
is
moon
reading,
great.
and I overread this matchup. It's kind of interesting to look over, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So, I'll let you look over the attack pairs, and then we'll talk about it, right? Since
Yep,
that's
sounds
how
good.
you wanted to do it.
Because I would think of that
Yeah, so
like
you have
this has got to
Dennis
be
this
terrible
time,
for Rook, right? Because you can just you move almost as much as an Ath, you know.
You move more than an F, actually.
Yeah,
Do you
move
really?
and faster.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't even,
Karin has the best movement in game.
I mean,
But-
wait, no, you don't actually move more.
I mean, you have more
Yeah,
movement.
you
and
have
more cards.
Feral, if that's what you mean. Like
You
Feral
have,
moves
you
a
have
lot.
Feral,
but
you have Full Moon,
Feral
you
is for
have
3.
Duel.
yeah.
I mean,
And
all
Feral
those
doesn't really
three.
move you. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you count push and pull effects, then
Oh,
yeah.
then yes.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, she has enough has like leashing and cataclysm. And enough has
That's-
movement on every style.
I mean,
and
that's
you
fair.
don't, technically.
But you're faster, and your movement is like
Yeah, that's definitely true.
it.
The
You have
movement is fast.
better precision with your movement, so I don't know. It's fair.
And
I
the-
mean, an F has the crazy like move 3 spaces and then move 2 more or stuff like that, and you don't have that with Karin. That said, your positioning as Karin is more like focused, so you know that okay, I'm gonna play this, and I can advance either 1 or 4 spaces basically. So you have more of a reach with your movements, while an F has I have to advance 3 and then I move 1, right? And it's like yeah, that's I guess that's a movement effect, right?
Yeah, she has
so
more options. And
yeah,
Karin has more options in movement, right?
Yeah.
Especially
Karin
in the
on the
V.
Yeah, Karin on the other hand has the quicker movement, which deals a lot less damage, which is kind of charming to me. And I kind of like Karin. She's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah,
Man,
she's
this
terrible
is-
to play in this matchup.
This seems kind of hard. Like I would always be scared of just Feral Claw beat 1. But
Yeah, Miracle Beaton does everything. Like,
so
even
I'm,
if it's just 2 damage, it's a blow down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, is there a
And-
way that you might want to like open up with like a dual dodge if you're anticipating his dodge and just like resetting almost?
You can
You don't want to
coordinate
duel. If you want to dodge, you basically want to coordinate a dodge. Since
Yeah,
you
He's
can.
not
dodge
coming
is
in though,
amazing.
right?
Yeah,
No,
he's not coming in, but Trick Burst is actually the only counter to Feral Claw.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
So you
Trick
cross
Burst
him
is
and then you catch
yeah.
Burst
Okay,
with coordinated.
that's a great point.
So you have to coordinate it if you want to dodge.
So you have coordinated dodge since it deals 2 damage, and Normally, that is what I would do against a character that has bullets or things they have to anti or antis into.
Yeah.
Also, if he dodges, I'm fine with this because that puts me into the corner, him into the corner, and then I'll go into the corner, and that's fine by me.
And if he goes into the corner, you just have to make sure that you don't get like point blank push bullet out.
I mean, even if he does, I could always go, like, if I move to the correct position, I can like point feral grasp him over and just push him onto Jaeger or something like that. So
or you
Got
can
it.
fail claw, or you can
Yeah.
Howling Grass, you can
There's
Full
so
Moon
many.
Drive, I don't know. There's a lot of pairs.
yeah, there is
And
another lot of
six-
pairs.
6/5
Sorry.
bio pairs that beat a lot of point blanks.
Yeah. The thing is, what are you anticipating? Because what he has is Trick Burst, anti-power, which actually deals with all my feral options, right?
Yeah, all of them. I think you can choose to miss if you do fail drive, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because that's
fair.
what I was thinking. Doesn't this beat Trick
Yeah.
Burst?
But the
Did you-
fail drive doesn't do anything. I mean,
No, feral drive doesn't do anything, and I lose feral and drive, which is
Okay, now that's a really good point.
so that is actually
feral is super good in this matchup.
amazing, obviously.
It's her best reposition option, and I mean she has a lot, so there is that. But
It's second full moon.
yeah, it's
But,
slightly worse full
yeah,
moon
the end-
sometimes.
And the end effect's amazing.
Yeah,
Which is why it's
yeah,
better for positioning.
Yeah.
But it's basically just the second full moon.
I mean, I think I would run out Feral Claw. Like, I know that it's the standard opener, but I think it's still just really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you lose law hardcore against Trick Burst.
Yeah, you have nothing against Trick Burst if you do Feral Claw, and you lose 3 life.
Yeah, you're down 3 life.
Okay, so
range.
let me make
Range
because I
what?
feel like I'm
Range
not doing this right. So if you
Yeah.
Trick Burst, you retreat
Sticky math.
1,
If you do.
right? You retreat 1, but he only has to advance 1.
Oh no!
He
The
advances
thing-
first.
The dance is first, so you get to decide afterwards, which means that if
You always
Karin
retreat
advances
3. You
1,
always retreat 2 with burst.
yeah, you always retreat 2 with burst, no matter what the positioning is.
So if she advances 1, you go to corner, and then she has to hit you and retreat.
Yeah.
Back into.
Oh,
the
that's
range.
why, because the retreat.
Otherwise, if you it's the one hit retreat is actually one of the best effects for Rukyuk here. It makes Feral not be completely broken.
Yeah. So the thing is, Feral Claw is amazing, but you always have the burst, the retreat burst, the trick burst to count against. Also, Trick Strike also works against most Ferals. Trick Strike works against a lot of Ferals unless you play it with no, it doesn't. I'm stupid. Sorry.
So if he advances, if he
It does.
advances
It
2
does
past
one
you,
shot.
right? So he advances 2 past you, start a beat, then you retreat
Yeah.
2, and he can
Yeah.
advance.
1 or 2.
He hits
Yeah,
anyway.
2.
Claw has that
Yeah.
extra range.
And
And then I have to retreat 2.
You did 2.
Yep.
I have
But
to
you
retreat 2.
can't you move the opponents in Jaeger space?
I can move Jaeger up on him, and I would stun him, but he's stun immune, so
Oh, that's
doesn't
why.
matter.
Yeah,
Got
that's how you Trick.
Yep.
Because Trick beats Feral. Trick beats Feral really hard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And only doesn't beat it if she can corner herself and not retreat.
Yeah.
Which burst beats.
It's like all this
That's funny.
information's on the card and I'm just missing it.
it's fine, right?
It's a hard. It's a
so-
hard calculation.
So what you want to do against Trick Burst is coordinated dodge.
Yeah.
Or you can play
Or you
Full
can play
Moon Drive. Full Moon Drive is also fine.
Exactly.
Now, when I think about like Full Moon Drive, the thing that makes me not want to Full Moon is because like we all know how good Feral is, but I think that isn't Full Moon like your trick to winning this matchup? Like getting
Yes,
your good
and that's
full
why
moon.
you don't
Yeah.
want to do Feral.
Right.
Yeah, Full Moon is amazing. Like you can form range 5, range 1 mix-ups.
Yeah.
That Rukyuk sometimes just cannot beat.
Yep.
So
You can
Full
just-
Moon is
If he
amazing.
does like a point blank, you can just null the beat and then Feral in next beat.
So you don't want to play
That's a
Full
shot.
Moon, and that is, but you want to have the option to play it. and sometimes it is the right move to do. Right. The problem is full moon something loses to like point blank shot or point blank strike, or point blank strike specifically, I guess. But you know, or point blank grasp where he just pushes you out of the way.
It usually loses to dodge.
Yeah, it loses to dodge.
Point blank is hard to play.
Yeah.
Now, point blank strike isn't actually all that bad if you're thinking, you know, because it crushes coordinated dodge, right? Yeah.
Point blank strike is fine. The problem is I have grasp and I can grasp you into
down, but the question's not that bad.
Nah, it's fine. There is a lot of mix-ups, so I'm not sure if point blank is the correct move. It could be.
It looks okay. I mean,
it looks okay.
Into the dodge.
Yeah.
Flashes.
Yeah, it might be fine.
Wow.
Okay, flash shell is almost useless in this matchup.
Oh, okay. That
it beats shots.
So this is interesting. So I've yeah. So what I read was the trick burst, which dual shot actually like trades with. I trade down one, but my positioning is so much better after this. I have Rukyuk cornered all the way over to the other side. Since Jaeger will move to space 6, right?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
And I have to go to the corner because if I don't, you know, she can just full moon set up.
Yeah.
And I can dodge. So it might as well go to corner.
Yeah. And then I have the mix up next beat. And if he didn't, then most people don't read the dual shot because it's a weird opener.
Yeah.
So I figured let's try it.
What are you clashing?
I wasn't reading it, by the way.
What are you clashing?
I was reading coordinated shot.
What do you say?
What are you clashing into, Mix? Because this clashes, you know, Feral Claw. What is your clash?
I wasn't reading Feral Claw. I thought playing Feral Claw. No way.
No way.
No,
man.
Like, and even if it happens, I can dodge. So it's at least a mix-up.
Yeah.
I can clash it, but I can dodge it.
Huh.
Also, like we talked about earlier, Feral Claw is good, but next speed it's a lot worse for you if Feral Claw is down. So I wanted to save that. Yeah.
Man, coordinated,
what I was hoping
coordinated dodge would have been good here too, because he has to retreat into Jaeger.
No, really.
He can move into,
I can always dodge in this position.
Yeah. You can always move in, right?
Oh, it's move.
It's
All
a
right.
move. It looks like retreat all the time, right?
Yeah, every time.
You usually do it to retreat, yes, but you don't have to. So yeah, this is.
Probably be a boss. It's always retreat.
Man, that's tough.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. So this puts me on the back burner to begin with. Kind of sad.
The ISD shell means no Jaeger positioning, which means no full moon threat, no howling threat.
Right, like that's what I was thinking. That the bigger problem here is actually like you don't get to move Jaeger at all, right? Like
exactly.
You turn off full moon burst too, or full moon. Oof, that's tough.
Full moon basically.
And notice that it would only happen if he anted his ignore stun guard shell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh, that's interesting. So there was that.
Oh man, we don't even have any good howling options either.
Howling options are basically dead here, so you're stuck using either full moon or feral, which isn't super bad.
Oh, this hits. It doesn't do anything.
Which one?
This hits, right?
I mean, that's fair.
Doesn't do anything though.
It deals 2 damage.
Yeah, I mean, sure. There are a lot of things that deal 2 damage. Man, you're kind of like locked.
It's not. Nah, I have a lot of options still, and that's the thing about Karin. All your moves have options. So depending on what I think my opponent is playing here, I can either go Feral Claw, Feral Drive, Feral, you name it, right?
Yep.
I can also go full moon, whatever I want, basically. If I think my opponent's actually driving in, which I don't at this moment, right? I could go full moon strike, since I have the soak 2 from Jaeger as well, if I'm scared of that. And since Jaeger is in the positioning 3, I don't have to worry about him sniper striking or something, since I will go beneath this, and if I do my attack pair, which I'm actually doing, it beats all his options at this sniper thing. So I'm not too worried about sniper.
Right?
Yeah, like
but
this
then I
clashes
have
all the
claw
ferals. Or all the...
If clashes...
that's
basically, Karin here has like 4,
Yeah.
5 fire drives. Right?
Yes.
He has a bunch of them, like full moon or feral, and drive or claw.
Correct.
And
that's it.
Exactly. So
And Rook here basically has
Well, you have a lot of
point-blank shot?
options.
you have point blank shot. That's it. You have point blank shot.
basically
That's the only pair you have. Like you have that, or you have sniper.
Yeah.
Sniper strike long shot kind of misses because it does. You can't drive next because it's feral or full moon. It doesn't hit inch 3.
No.
So you have to point blank shot. You have to point blank
Exactly.
shot. There's actually no other option.
And
The mix up is the bullet.
The mix up with the point blank shot is the bolt. Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
you can. Karin can fail dodge.
That's-
You'll be moved to the same positioning.
Yeah.
And then advance Jaeger one move first.
Feral
you
dodge
can,
is fine since it.
Or you can
it's-
coordinate the dodge, or howling dodge, and put Jaeger closer, and then you can full moon setup.
I mean, that's fine, I guess, but I'd rather feral claw or something to get him closer.
Right, that loses to like point blank shot power.
It is. It is indeed.
But and this is
That
a bad
said,
setup. This is a bad
You
setup.
can also play point blank long shot, right? If you think I'm going for
Yeah. That's the read. You either do power shell or long shot, and she does dodge or dive.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the beat actually. It's a 50.
Yeah. It's a 50.
Looks favorite.
Yeah. That's all based on that first open.
Yeah.
I go for
I
the long
wasn't
shot.
really. Yeah, he went for the long shot because he
I
thinks I was going to
never
dodge.
do the long shot, so
No.
I feel like I like it. And there's a dive.
And I was going for the go for face.
Yep. So why full moon over feral?
The reason is I get into his face and I figured he was going to do a point blank. So
Feral has the dunk hit.
Feral would put me at range 5 again.
Range 4, DOB.
Right. Okay.
No. Yeah, right, and yeah, 4. You're correct.
Yeah.
That's
puts him
it's
into
range 3. Correct.
I'm just concerned, like, now
I think Fero's actually
Jaeger's
better.
wildly out of...
Because of Jaeger, yeah. I think
I
that's,
mean, next beat I have Feral again, and you have no options to hit me at range 1, right?
Right.
Well, no, he switch, right?
I mean, switch drive, sniper
Fine.
kill. I mean, come on.
I mean,
that's fair, but
No, she has Feral grasp.
I have Feral Grasp, I have Feral
That's
Strike,
so good.
and Feral Strike is fine at this position too, so I'm not too scared.
Oh, I know what this beat is. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
this beat.
So this beat is you trick, so you can catch the Feral.
Yeah, you have
That's it,
Trick
that's
Drive,
the beat.
or you have Trick Shot or something.
You have tricks, not trick shot, sadly. Or I would have played trick shot instantly if I had it like instantly.
oh
Okay,
man,
cool.
I wish we had
I mean,
dual.
you have Trick. That said, I have also
wish
have
you could
Feral
do that.
Burst, right? So
Yeah.
that is something to worry about. It's a small thing.
We just have, like,
That's
no
alright.
no real pairs outside of a few. This is, like, weird that Karin only has
Yeah, I mean,
a few pairs that are
Jaeger's
actually
completely out
viable.
of position. Completely out of position. Look at that. Like, Jaeger
Yeah.
is dead.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
why
yeah.
I think I would have
And
I
Full
would
Moon
have
is
feraled
down,
last turn.
Duel is down.
The thing about Feraling next turn was that
You
then
you don't have Feral
Jaeger
now.
would be- No, I have Feral now instead.
No, I mean, if you fail before, you don't have fail now. That's huge.
Then I
This
would
means
have.
it means you can't go to range.
Right, I mean, basically,
You can
just
go to range 2
they're
and
just
do anything.
switched, right?
SOB.
Like, you and Jaeger are switched this beat. Right?
Well, Karin would have been at range 4 due to
Yeah,
Feral's end of beat move 1.
And that means you
But yeah.
can't
Oh,
feral
okay.
into range 1, which means I can just sniper,
Mm.
I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not sniper, but something else. Something
Yeah.
range. Like
Right.
crossfire.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. This is why you guys are a lot better than me.
Yeah, I've said this matchup way too often, way too many times. Like,
Oh
Yeah.
man. I guess it's
So
like
there are some
feral
options.
claw.
Your fear.
so you have some ferals, you have some.
Feral is good. Feral is always
Have some,
solid. Also,
Texas Claw.
Feral beats his what's it called? Feral
What is
beats
it?
your reload. If you
Oh,
do
no,
like a
doesn't.
trick reload.
Does it? I mean, you deal damage, fine. Oh yeah, because you go right to center. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would like Feral Strike. If I'm feraling here, I will strike, right?
It loses to text, right?
I mean,
That's
it does, but
That's
the thing
it.
is, the thing
Oh,
is, I still want to deal the damage, right? And
Right, but you lose the trade. And losing 30 is awful. You're already down 2.
I know, but it's still like one of my better options, right? So
2. It's one of your better fails. Or if to beat Trick Strike, you can burst. And I burst.
yeah, that's fair.
To beat the feral burst.
Yeah.
Man.
And
Yeah.
The lead, of course.
Oof.
Yeah. So
Feral trick calculations is a mess.
so this trick burst beats my feral burst, which was my threat too, right?
Yeah, you
but
had
I
basically that mixer
Yeah.
plus a random dodge.
So I just advance 1 and I miss because I don't want to take 5 for 4.
And you want that
Yeah.
positioning, right?
I want better position, yeah.
And this will let you move Jaeger for real.
I can move. Yeah, I can move.
I mean, you'll be able to
Yeah,
no matter
Jaeger.
what, but you're right.
This'll hurt.
You didn't. Is it after? Is that maybe I'm dumb? Is it after? No, it's end. So you didn't want
No,
to
it's
be. You didn't want to be at range 1.
It loses to sniper reload
Yeah.
if you advance.
This is a better position if he wants to reload, right?
Because now you can do random shots before you can.
Yeah.
You don't
I can
have
shot. I can.
you only have Howling Claw or Howling Shot to catch it.
Yeah.
You have Dual Shot, and Dual Shot is the thing that deals a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So you want to catch his crossfire reloads with damage.
Exactly. And dual shot deals. If he crossfire reloads, which isn't unheard of, right? Then you actually deal 2 damage and you stun him, and the stun is really important here.
I'll probably anti-stun guard.
I mean, if you anti-stun guard, I anti-power and I deal 1.
Nah, I mean, Jaeger is in correct position. But then if you do
But
dual,
if he anti-power,
Definitely.
would you anti-stun guard on this?
I mean, I would never
I'll probably just
anti-power.
anti-stun guard instantly.
Yeah. If he anti-stun guard, I would anti-power.
Yeah.
So
And vice versa, right? If he anti-power, you'd anti-stun guard.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I would.
okay.
But I would not anti-power unless he
Right.
anti-stun guard though, since I would stun him out of it, and the extra damage is just like it's just a 1 free damage, right? It's free
Yeah,
damage.
because I can't counter anti
Yeah.
since it's always reload and out.
I wonder if this feels like it should be the reload turn, but it could be just a dodge into a reload, and then you get like one more.
He has the push bullets, right?
Yeah, I really don't like the dodge here. It's not that bad of a position.
No, it's fine.
Feral is down, Fummel is down, which means I can just hit winch 2. No worry.
Yeah.
Howling's not in position, so I can be
So-
Howling grasped.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing I
Fastest
can
option
do here
for-
is coordinated grasp. This works here for me, kinda.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It
I was looking
blast
at dual options to see, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean-
this or. I mean, we're not gonna
Yeah.
dual burst, but actually,
Nah,
hold on.
dual burst.
Now you don't burst here. I mean,
No, this is
you
terrible.
get gunnered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get gunnered or you get reloaded.
Yeah.
Like, no.
If you can avoid bursting, then you avoid bursting. So it's either dual
Yeah.
shot or it's coordinated. If you want to burst here, you want to play a coordinated burst.
There's also dual claw.
Yeah, I'm liking
Dual
dual
claw is
claw,
fine.
right?
Yeah,
You move
that's a-
Jaeger.
It loses to Gunning Grass.
Yeah. No, it doesn't, right?
It does. Oh wait. Yeah.
I mean,
It
I have
loses to
Starguard for
Gunner
it.
Strike Swiftjaw.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
There it is. But yeah, it's yeah.
Would you?
It's a mix of-
He pushes you to.
The thing is, as Karin in this position, dual shot trades even at least all the time. So I have really nothing to worry about. The only thing he can do is dodge it, and if he dodges, then fine, so be it. He
Yeah, that's
can't
another
go.
way to look at it.
He can't go beyond range 1 if he dodges. I mean, he can with something like Gunner's dodge or something.
No sniper. I'll sniper dodge. No, actually, I was
Yeah.
gonna dodge. I was gonna dodge.
I
Yep.
can smell your fear.
I definitely did not see how many options that you had when I first looked. But
I'm ready for anything.
okay, so
So basically, I play a Gunner thing.
I won't hold back.
Gunner Strike versus Dual Shot.
Yeah, the shot.
Okay.
The shot's safe. And so is that gonna strike?
Why the pry bullet over the push bullet?
Just to beat everything else. But I mean, she doesn't actually have range fire 6 options.
Yep. Okay.
So you just beat everything. But you're right. I mean, Impact Shot was better against specifically dual shot.
Okay, so I think I can't hear you guys.
Oh,
Really?
Sorry for this. I'm just gonna check something.
Oh,
Oh. We should just like not talk. Like convince him that everything is broken.
no, it's mean.
Brutal.
It's too mean.
Alright. Let's see here.
Oh, you could just go ahead and advance the next beat, right? See what duel
Yeah.
does. I have no idea what duel does. I think, yeah, it stays in position.
Wait a minute. I'll.
And it's in position.
We
just
can-
For,
we-
I'm
can
sorry.
hear
I'm just
you.
gonna drop this call and then I'll join in again. Okay.
Yep.
all right. Fly, he can hear us, but fine.
Let's see here.
Yay! There we go.
Can you hear us?
Sorry.
Okay, it's cool.
Yeah, I can hear you again. I
Perfect.
just dropped and joined again. Sorry, everyone in chat.
Oh, we were just gonna
People in
like
chat?
we were gonna roll. Oh, I haven't even been looking at. Are people talking? Okay. We were just gonna roll out, just being like, when he comes back, don't say a word. Just pretend
Yeah,
like
fine.
No, it's not. It's incredibly terrible.
Definitely not
It is
fair.
not fair.
It would be fine by me. I mean, I can talk to everyone. I don't know what's happening, but you know.
All right, so we're finally back into position with Jaeger.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I want a bunch of beats. And like 2 life lead,
Yep.
0 bullets. And this matchup is awful.
It does. Like as I'm looking at this, I'm like, I feel like you won a bunch of beats and you're still losing.
Yeah.
I mean, he is
I mean, I'm
in
winning.
a life lead.
I'm winning,
He is
yeah.
in a life lead of 2 because of my first beat, right? Where I basically just did something
Yeah.
super stupid. But
But
you
you
know-
haven't played it back in the game.
Yeah, but he has
yeah,
to
I'm
reload
almost
this
back
time.
in the game.
Not really back. I mean, after the reload, it's gonna be at least.
So I'm. I should really pay out now, right?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
we know
The
that.
turret's
that-
down, so like you don't have damage, and I can
Yeah.
reload past your full moon.
Yeah. So full moon is not the right position, but I should not do what I'm doing here, because it's super silly and stupid. So
I
whatever
mean,
you
one of
do,
the mix up.
I mean, it
There's
is.
a better pair to beat it. But okay.
Yeah, there is better.
Yeah, that-
Right.
It's like here, basically have 3 reloads. Right, plus 2 priority, minus 2 priority, 0.
Yeah, yeah. Plus
the
2
player is still
priority.
lead.
Yeah.
One of these. Or I
This
can dodge.
This seems
to
pretty.
beat next beat.
This seems pretty good against I'll
lose this
just
to everything.
Well,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
The only place you can go with this, with a reload, right, is on top of
Yeah.
Jaeger, right? That doesn't hit you.
Who
No, you
cares?
can
I
go
take
to-
0
you can
damage.
go
I'm
to the
winning
corner.
the play.
You can go to the
But
corner.
you're going into the corner.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
right, the corner.
Fine. He's going to the other corner and says, "I'm taking 1 damage to them." That is what I would do.
No, Crossfire reload clashes. Like,
Sure, but I mean this just
it's a good
seems
clash. It's a good Crossfire reload clash.
like, man,
For sure. It's a good
clashing
Crossfire
a reload
It
seems
loses
the best.
Yeah, it
That's
is
fair.
good.
That said,
I can dodge this. I can dodge
Howling
this.
Grasp clashes his
It's fast.
yeah,
Fast.
it clashes fast reload.
And it also stuns the other reload.
Yeah, it deals damage, so it's good.
It deals 2 damage stuns.
All are better options than what I actually play. Because I'm silly.
Because
I
I'm
don't
thinking
know what
that
I'm
it's either a dodge or it's
Yes.
this or this, right? Like those are our 3 options. Like some random dodge.
You have
This
you can
or
have
dodge is fine.
fire for reload. Fire for reload. It's just a mix up.
Rifle reload is fine.
It's awkward, but sometimes you just like to switch 1 force.
I mean,
you
you
have
gain
a
2
force
force. Yeah.
advantage. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe get it bigger.
yeah, just
That's
It
it.
doesn't matter. It's a random reload or a dodge. Like, yeah. Those are 4 priorities. You can clash them all.
I think I would Howling Burst here, right? Because the only place that you'll be able to go is on top of Jaeger because I'll be in the corner.
I mean, that doesn't matter. Like, I don't care. It's range
He doesn't
4.
care.
Establish range 4. You can't duck into my range. No, alright, that's cool. Unless you move your guys out of position.
Yeah.
It's to full moon setup. And then it's like, it's still range 4. I can still burst your full moon setup.
It's not too bad, Crossfire reload, or, whatever reload.
It beats Crossfire reload heavily, but I can dodge next.
Yeah.
That's this.
So this is not the best thing I could do.
No, it's
So
not.
this catches reloads.
This catches
catches
switch
one of
reload.
them, that catches the other one, right?
Yeah, and it deals damage to all your reloads, but
Yeah, but
course,
like only
Crossfire
1
reload
damage.
is-
Only 1 damage.
yeah, it deals 1 damage. And it doesn't leave me out of position, which is nice. But
Let's go.
I should have gone for a harder attack, harder hitting attack.
Trigger.
Yep.
Careful now.
It's definitely a win beat for me.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a plus beat for Rukyuk, even if he's losing health.
Yeah, but I mean, I felt like this is where we needed to get paid out on him being Rook with bullets, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, he's getting paid out.
But also, like, we're Karin. We don't have a lot of. She never deals damage. I feel like the problem with Karin is you have to win 10 beats in a row at 2 damage each.
You have to deal a lot more damage during. You have to deal damage on more beats than most other characters, right?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, that is what your entire kit is made for. So
True.
She has dual
I know it's
to,
She has
deal,
dual.
to deal that extra damage to reload. That's usually a payoff. So this bit is something full moon, feral,
Right.
calling.
Yeah.
So
there is a lot of options here.
random pair or it's again the point blank shot mixed up.
Yeah.
All she can do is 2 damage, 3 damage, random 2 damage max actually. Wow. Okay.
I mean, the thing is.
Oh, we have Howling Call. We have Howling Burst. Never mind. So we have
I
2
have
damage
Howling
max.
Burst, yeah. So Howling Burst is the mix-up for your point blank shot, right?
Definitely. I mean, it clashes. And you can.
And if you
hit me?
clash it, that's fine. Then
I know. I drive next. And you can clash it, and then it does.
drive loses to.
I can
drive.
burst, but then you
Yeah.
can dodge. So, yeah, it's a good mix-up. It's a good mix.
Yeah.
It doesn't win the beat immediately, but this is actually a really bad beat for Karin.
Yeah.
This is how you can do his claw.
Yeah. You can also do Full Moon Grasp, I guess.
But that's
It's-
2 damage, right? That's
That's 2
that is 2
damage.
damage.
But
That is 2
it's,
damage. Even if you don't hit and use the full moon, it's 2 soak. It's the same thing as 2 damage.
I mean, the thing is,
you can only really Howling Burst for more.
Yep.
The thing is, Full Moon Grasp beats everything that is not a dual shot, right?
Point blank shot.
Yeah, but like point blank shot is amazing. What really beats point blank shot?
Yeah.
In this position, I mean,
Yeah, that's man. Nothing beats point blank shot
That's
here.
it.
Or what else, right?
Yeah, Howling Burst beats point blank shot.
Sure, but then you're over here.
The fashion's good. Fashion's good, but it's not perfect.
Hmm.
It's really good.
What if I did something?
Obviously, I can
crazy?
destroy. Obviously, I can destroy Howling Burst, but it requires a hard read to destroy it. It requires like a sniper. And obviously, that don't work against Pharaoh or Full Moon or literally anything.
If I retreat one,
I
go
mean,
to sniper is.
So you can think of Pharaoh Burst as complex. No Kai. It's basically move up to 1.
Yep. Well, and what I'm thinking here is when you're talking about clashing full moon or clashing point blank shot. Well, this would clash point blank shot, and then you have a lot of options afterwards, right? Well, you have
the problem with Feral. The problem with Feral Burst being that it doesn't have a good follow up, right?
It has an okay follow. It loses to burst if I do stun guide anti.
Yeah.
So full moon burst is kind of the same thing, and now we have all of our options are live after.
Yeah, that full moon burst is there to the stun. Full moon strike also good. It's actually 4 damage.
Yeah, but if you do this as a clash the point blank shot, and then I have all these options, and your point blank options suck.
Everything
Right, like after this, then you're in trouble because you have what? You know, like I don't even have to come in. You have nothing.
Yeah, I had nothing.
What did you do, Charles?
I have no idea.
We'll see.
Seems good.
It would be unless he played just Trick Grasp, because I actually have to pull him so he gets into position.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it would be good. Yes.
I don't know why I played Trick Drive.
I don't know why you played Trick Drive either, because this is not what I read.
I think I read Full Moon. That doesn't make sense, right? I mean, it only reads Full Moon Grass.
Yeah, it beats Full Moon Grasp. It's the only thing it beats. And I was like,
I don't understand what happened here. This is 100% what I'm looking at. Like, Trick Drive only beats this pair, right?
Yeah.
Man, this is why I say like bad looks play Trick Drive. I have no idea what happens. Why I played this?
No, I was surprised too. So you know.
Don't know.
Oh wait,
it was.
It's like a claw read.
It does beat Howling Burst.
It does not.
It
does not. It loses hardcore.
No, it doesn't, because you land up on Jaeger, which doesn't hit you.
But he's faster.
But I'm faster, so I hit him first, and then he moves.
It loses really hard. You don't hit. He hits, you just die. I have no idea why it is.
I don't know what you did. That said, it worked wonders because I played the specific fair. I was reading like a trick shot or something.
Big shot's
like
amazing too. Big shot's amazing.
I figured that is like that hit everything but this. So I figured, he's going for something like that. But of course, he didn't.
Of course not, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was surprised, and
I don't know. I mean, I'll probably check my stream later to see where my cursor was.
For sure, because like of all the pairs from this game and last game, this is the beat that is absurd, right? When I'm looking at this pairs, it's like not the first beat from this game or the first beat from last game. It is this beat that I have no idea what either of you were doing.
This beat, I actually just read Trick Shot. And Full Moon Grasp is like the only thing that beats Trick Shot, which means that you want to play it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is my excuse. But yeah, I did not see the Trick Drive coming.
You have Full Moon Claw.
I have Full Moon Claw, that's true, but
I think the Full Moon Claw is better. Just flat better.
That's fair. In this position, it would be because then I could choose not to trade.
No, but like it deals the same damage. It's not like I'm going really fast.
The thing is, Claw. I find Claw to be generally better in this matchup. So
But
if I had the
definitely,
option
yeah.
to save it, I would. And if
That's
you check my discard pile, I would have both Claw and Drive Down,
And Drive
which
Down.
is something
Yeah.
I
There we
would
go.
like to avoid.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
now you can't beat burst.
Okay, hold
I
on,
can
hold
just
on.
random burst power.
How often do you
Well,
think of
well,
that,
like-
Charles? Like for the I don't
Oh,
want to
always.
claw and drive on the same on
if-
consecutive terms. Because I never think of
If
this.
you have the option, if you have the option, always think about it. That said, it didn't work out this time because I was not prepared for that counter move. But usually you can find something to maintain one drive equivalent as Karin. You should do that.
Because I'm looking
it's
at.
like drive shot as Luke. You know,
Yeah.
you never want both down.
Got it. Man, because I'm looking at this and I'm already like I'm even just slightly uncomfortable having both my prio 4s in. But
I mean, that's fair, but
Reload down is okay. Like every time you reload down, it means you'll have like 6 or 5 bullets.
that's
Yeah.
true.
4, I
so
guess.
yeah.
But it's fine. Reload down
so
is
the
okay.
thing
You can
is-
dodge, you can do whatever you want.
Hold on one second here.
And usually one shot.
All right, Charles, tell me what you were going to do there. What you were saying there. And then I'm getting feedback
sorry?
between both of you.
Okay, cool. So what I was saying is that having reload down is not a bad thing. It's just a reposition option for me, at least. But that said, my Rook is not as strong as Mix, so you should probably listen to him for advice on Rook. But the way I see it, reload is something you can do to trick your opponents out. Sometimes I just basically play reload beat 2, and people are like, "What? You can't do that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can."
When I've watched Mix's streams in the past,
I like
I'm always blown away by what he does with reload. Like, he just does
Yeah.
reload to null beats that I'm never expecting. Because I'm always expecting, like, beat a real pair, and he's just like, well, I'll just reload out and GTFO, and I have perfect position for next turn.
Yeah, every beat that you can just reload out is win beat. Like amazingly good beat.
There are
So you
very few
have to always
characters.
think about, can I just reload out of this?
Yeah.
Like, is my opponent cornered? Do I have sniper reload up? Can I just run away?
So the thing is, like, reload is amazing for reposition options, and most opponent, once you have, if you have 4 or more billets, no one ever counts you on reloading, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not
That
worth
is my
it.
experience. It's like, oh, he's not gonna do that. It's not worth it. So that is the beats when you can actually like reload for free most of the time
Sometimes.
without getting punished.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I watch
If it
Mix.
was all the time, you just always reload.
I watch Mix sniper and reload out of so many situations that like he can never
Yeah,
hit
it's,
with.
it's like the go-to pair.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like an extra dodge. Is what I watch him.
It
use
is an
as.
extra dodge. It's one of the bread and butter. Like when I looked at the Rukyuk guide, and it's like sniper reload, swift tail, second dash. Pretty sure it was Michael's guide. Probably. I mean, still talking about dash. Just
Yeah.
8 priority dash instead of 9 priority. 8 priority dash.
It's
Even
a
better.
high priority thing, yeah. So old dash is kind of interesting, and it is a lot worse for the game than dodge is. But
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I mean,
not-
it's a fast thing. It's it has
Yeah.
different mobility because it's before or after or something. Instead of
Yeah.
start,
it's after, so
different. Yeah, it's after. There we go.
Yeah.
so it was lost to some things. So sometimes you could actually like burst away from it if you had a move up to 2 spaces after, you know.
Oh
so if
yeah.
you have a burst, we'd have 2 space move. Your
Yeah, so
opponent
some
was
characters
up
have
to 2.
had
Yeah.
counters to that.
And those were
Kadaf,
like
Kadaf can evac.
Yeah.
Always beat it.
yeah, always.
Now it has to be
can at
faster.
least- Yeah, now you have to be faster, which is fine. That
Which
means
is
on the
easy,
other
but
hand,
like you need to have already the setup. You need to
Yeah.
have already the opponent on top of that, and like before you could just do it.
I find that most people like playing Kadaf usually think like, aha, because you're standing on my staff, I'm automatically faster than you, and then you do something stupid like a grasp, and he's like, what? That is impossible. That shouldn't happen. And then you just push him away and deal like 2 damage, and he's stunned.
And then you just gain so much positioning. Because
Yeah,
you're,
and then you gain position,
cycling
and
at
he's like,
dodges and
"Oh,
dives and
How,
bends and
how could I
something.
lose to this? And you're like, well, you didn't cash out
Good
with.
man. Hunters lava is something crazy. Something just 5 damage, whatever. I don't care.
I mean, the thing is, you have to play hunters, and people are like, I'm gonna keep my hunters, so he keeps dodging away from the token, and I'm like, I've read this so many times. Just disrespect it and hit him in the face.
Charles and Mix are unimpressed. Like, this is a takeaway, viewer. Charles and Mix are unimpressed by your Kadaf play. Just very bored of it.
Yukin is like, I do this. I do exactly this against Yukin. And you're just like, okay, Hunter Snare, anti-power, you have 8 HP, just GG. Lose.
Yeah.
That happens way too often.
I don't.
Yukin just bypasses that.
I feel like we're in trouble.
I hate
But
that.
back to this though. I feel like we're.
Back to this, I mean, you have Feral.
Yeah.
And you have Calling, and you have everything, so like, I have to point blank.
Yeah.
I contact Split and you can burst.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Those are
that's
basically
breaks
his
up.
options.
Burst,
So-
or you do a random attack there that beats everything in place.
Yeah. I mean, what I can do here, I'm threatening Feral, right? Feral Claw or Feral whatever. It doesn't have to be
Howling
Claw,
Claw.
but Howling Claw works too.
Both of
Um,
them.
But I'm also threatening a dual dodge, which
I couldn't
is
care less about dodges actually. I don't think
Uh,
did I
but-
ever. I'm not really dodging this game. It's weird. Cause I have an amazing life lead. I can actually
Yes.
be lethal from this.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
my
you
concern.
can.
Is that like we're looking at lethal?
That's crazy, right?
But-
you can
and I
lethal
think
cannon.
you-
That's not
you
normal.
try to lethal here, right?
I can't
don't
really
just remember.
try. I mean, do I try to lead? No, I don't try to lead on the speed.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
I would need to strike. It's like super unsafe. You can stun it.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
fail.
God,
So-
I want
I
to
don't
do
know how to
something
do
crazy.
this,
It's like I want to just do all these.
You want to
things.
do something?
Like I want to do some dual.
can
I've
do
already done
Howling,
too much
do,
crazy shit.
Sure, no, that's fair.
This, I think I've played crazy enough this game, which is
You
kind of
did.
fun. And
So what
You
you're
know,
telling
it
me is
didn't
that we're
work out
feral
too
clawing
well.
this turn.
I could have done that. Maybe I did.
You're-
You'll have to see.
There's a fun thing here. Like pause for a bit. What really catches the burst?
Your
What
burst?
catches the burst?
My burst, yeah, looks burst.
Feral
What really
Claw?
catches the burst? Because this doesn't.
No, it doesn't. I have to
Like, just
retreat.
think about it. Because I can point blank,
Yeah.
and
so you
she
don't
only
wanna-
really deals 3 damage, so you can just stomp guide to it.
Yeah.
And nothing
So-
really catches it. I think you
so-
have to fail burst.
Yeah, feral burst works.
No,
if
but
you
fail
want to.
burst like either misses. Yeah, fail burst either misses or gets hit.
Yeah, or I can
Because-
do like
because you move
coordinated burst works, I guess.
You don't have coordinated.
Right.
If you don't have it, that's the worst part. You
Oh,
can
I don't
you
have
can
your-
howling. You can howling.
Feral burst. Feral burst. It is.
You can howling burst.
No,
So
feral,
like
feral
obviously
burst.
howling burst.
Feral
Feral-
burst.
the feral burst doesn't work.
Wait,
Feral
Feral
burst
burst
doesn't
works.
work.
feral burst.
Yeah, it
works.
does.
Nah,
Yeah, it does.
it's not
Right?
like what?
It does
Think
work.
about all the situations. If you advance 1 total, I can retreat 1, and then you're still caught. If you stay in place,
right.
I can retreat 2, and if you retreat 1, I can retreat 1 and hit.
You're,
So I
you're
always
correct.
hit.
You're correct. But
The
I
thing
stun you
is,
out, right? Or you anti
No,
stun guard?
anti stun guard, right?
Ah,
That's the thing. It's better to be safe because anti stun guard.
That's fair. That's fair.
Dual
Uh,
shot beats it.
Howling Claw?
Yeah, dual shot beats it.
Dual shot beats it, and howling burst. Those are the 2 things that beat it. Those are like really slow and just one of them flat out loses to point blank strike.
Yeah.
Which is the lethal setup.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Dual dodge is not the terrible thing
It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not.
because
I actually have a mix up because of that burst.
What about Howling
After
Claw?
after burst hits, I can lethal the opponent. I can lethal her. She can lethal me. I would be like at the
Oh,
5 HP.
yeah.
It's not very easy for Ken to lethal, but at 2 HP, I can lethal everything. I can just grasp.
exactly. So yeah,
AP shell's useless, obviously. It's dead.
Well, I was wondering about it, and here it is.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, obviously I was hinting at it. Like,
Yeah. So this is putting me. We're at the same life, right? It's just.
Let's
Uh,
go.
yeah, but it's still like you don't want to trade when you're 4 life behind.
No.
And I
I
can
know.
lethal and you can't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this put me at a worse position. That said, it's not horrid. I can still push back from this because I'm
Because you're
Karin.
Karen in your
Yeah.
in the group matchup.
So
Yeah?
the reason I put Jaeger beneath him is this is actually threatening more. This makes Claw deal 2 extra damage, for example.
Claw is down, but it makes Feral Drive.
Oh yeah, Feral Drive. I mean, yeah, it
makes
gives
Feral
me
Drive. That's it.
stun on Feral.
And turns
and
on
you
all
can-
your duels, right? Like if he
Yeah.
doesn't move, yeah.
Duels are
Uh,
slow, but yeah, you're right.
It is
Those
not
are
super
powerful.
relevant for duel.
I
I
mean,
mean, dual
Feral
strike,
Drive is
anti-power,
Feral Drive
I
is-
guess.
Dual strike, anti.
Dual strike.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's super risky.
Just a little.
Yeah, but you're
snow,
threatening,
no,
right?
I mean,
Lethal. It's threatening, but it's not going to
it's not
happen
really threatening because
Right,
like,
right.
if he antis power, you can't anti-priorities, like, and outspeed literally everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's not going to happen this speed, but it's threat
So
for next
it's gonna be a feral. It's gonna be feral. A feral drive.
I would think.
I think there's like feral burst or something.
speed. Yeah. Feral
And there's
burst
dual
seems
burst.
legit.
There's also dual burst. Like,
What
there's-
about dual dodge this
Of course,
speed?
that's
Dual
good.
dodge. Dual dodge is fine. The problem being
loses-
it
it loses
loses
to long shot.
to it loses
Long
to
shot.
point blank, right?
It was the long shot. Like gunner
Oh.
long shot is lethal.
Yeah.
Gunner grass long shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I have
that.
mix-ups, right? So
Well, no,
Where's that?
because if you
really beats gunner grass long shot actually. I forgot.
well, dual dodge is
you
faster
can
than this,
catch
isn't it?
the thing is, Gunner
Oh,
Grasp
it doesn't
long
matter.
shot.
You don't play shot. You don't play shot.
No,
you play
Gunner
slide.
Grasp. Gunner Grasp is his move.
Gunner grass long shot.
Okay.
So- Guns
Gunner
the-
Grasp,
I mean, clashes-
Gunner Grasp long shot loses the clash chain, or does it?
It probably does. I mean, so I can clash a shot.
So
And then you
clash.
can hit. I can clash a shot with strike.
Okay, hold
And I
on.
can catch
This,
it first
this clash
with
chain.
shot.
So the clash chain we're looking
Okay,
at
so-
is Gunner
right.
Grasp.
Yeah, and
Gunner
then
Grasp
he
into
shots.
drive, feral drive, then into my shot.
Shot
So
and my strike.
Yeah, and then my burst into your
Shot.
shot, and then I have
And then I have a reload. And you
you
can
have
clash.
reload and I have dodge, so
You can
it's a
clash with
reload,
dodge.
which is all the way down, right?
No, you
And
still
then you
burst.
and then you you clash burst with shot.
Oh.
My good shot.
So we
and
clash
then
out.
it ends with dodge, my dodge, and his strike or something.
Yeah.
But if I dodge his shot, I just win the game outright.
Which one?
Like
If you dodge
down
my
the clash chain, if I dodge your shot, it clashes. So then the end of the clash chain is my strike instead of my dodge. Because it has some priority and strike lethal.
Yep, got it.
What is my
you-
option then?
You
I
you both have the
you
same
can-
thing. Right, you
can
have
burst my dodge in no.
Ah, I see.
You can so you catch dodge and no things.
Mm.
So it's a 50-50 at best.
Yeah, it's a
For
50-50.
Karin. It's actually really bad for you. So you have to dodge, but you can't even dodge because of long shot.
That said, strike beats both burst and
I know what's
dodge, right? I mean, not beat,
If I
but
strike,
you actually anti the wrong bullets here. So for it's not that I
Definitely.
figured, but you know it.
I
doesn't
should have
matter.
ended long shot. Long shot was.
Yeah.
Long
shot is-
I thought I would just lose the question. It was
Yeah.
a 50-50. Really sound good.
wait. So how much time did
It
you
is-
spend thinking about that clash chain before you did?
Oh, not enough.
True.
It's not enough.
So
That's-
Pharaoh burst here is
Dodge
considering
catches.
he will not do a gunner grasp,
Then I did. They're gonna grasp.
and he
Yeah.
did gunner grasp. So
Feral burst
Okay.
is supposed to catch dodges.
Pharaoh
It
burst
doesn't really
beats,
catch the gunner dodge. It's the problem.
Pharaoh
It's gonna
burst
have the
beats
AA.
point blank shots. And
Okay.
it beats.
I don't have point blank. What? I don't have threat.
Oh, you don't
point
have.
blank.
Sorry.
What do I have?
It beats crossfire
It beats-
stuff.
It beats special dodge.
Okay,
Let's see.
well, I want to. So you were talking earlier about how much time do you spend when you're looking at? You're both looking at a hand, right? And we're trying to figure out what we're gonna play. And like you're looking at this pair, for instance. How far down of these clash chains are you going when you're picking your pair? Because a lot of times I hear you say, "I think the clash
Not
chain is good,"
enough.
you know. But
It's basically what I can
I
play.
could probably go longer.
I wanted.
right?
I would calculate the entire clash chain down to that beat. So like I would see if I play I'm gonna grab long shot, where do I go?
Mm.
And then what's the position for next beat? I won't think about pairs next beat unless it's like beat 13 or something, and I need to calculate all the way to 15.
yeah,
It's so early that I can just relaxed a little bit, especially when like both characters can dodge and just no beats. So like you
And what
don't
about-
really have to think a lot.
And what about you, Charles? Like, how often do you spend? We're going down like the clash chain on a thing.
If it's relevant. So if I attempt to make a read like I did here, I don't, because there is little interest in the clash chain
Right. Because if you lose, you're just losing.
for me.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you make this read,
So
you
if-
don't get it right, and
and-
you lose again. So.
Yeah, exactly. So in this situation, I did not read anywhere down the clash chain because I wasn't thinking we were going to clash. I was hoping he would do a crossfires thing.
Yep.
But he didn't. So because to me this seems like a dual dodge beat or something.
Yeah, but this beats dual
Which
dodge
seems
as we just
legitimate.
talked about, right? If this
I
is
mean,
long
I can
shot,
go into
at
space
least.
1. Yeah, if this is long shot, that's another.
Yeah, long bullet.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this should definitely be your pair, right? Almost every time. In this
So
scenario.
that long shot? Amazing.
Yeah.
That
Grasp
long
is
shot is
probably the
amazing.
right thing. Yeah, yeah.
It's 50-50 on if he hard reads me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50 best case scenario for Karin.
Yeah.
So yeah, I should play it like. I think I was just thinking if he dodges, I run away from Jaeger.
Yeah.
When he goes to range 1, I go to center, and then
Yeah.
dodge down, and I have swift chill, and I have like switch drive, swift
So-
chill things. Things just work from there on.
So the thing about Feral Burst is, yeah, it's one of those
It's not
moves
bad.
that I hoped to get into the position where he didn't want me. It doesn't work this beat though.
Yeah.
If I hit though, I would actually be in a fine position. I would deal
Right.
1 damage because the read was on crossfire, right?
Yeah.
Crossfire's
I could-
Crossfire's okay. Like Crossfire grasp swift chill is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it loses hardcore to Feral.
Yeah.
So,
it-
I didn't play it obviously, but it's okay.
I mean, you have to clash
Okay.
this, right? Like this seems so good, unless I'm wrong, right? That this pair just seems so good.
It is. Like, it's amazing. Like,
It is.
like last long shot's amazing. But it's so good that you don't play it, you know?
No, exactly. Since
Yeah,
the thing
it
is,
spins long shot, it spins every good card you have.
Yeah.
And yeah, if I lost the clash hand, I would be devastated. You know, I would
Yeah.
be
If-
in a
if-
really
if
bad
he-
position. My dodge would be down.
Mm.
You know, long shot would be down. I would be
Sure, but are you going to
elbows. You
lose
can
this?
just dual
Like,
shot to do something.
if
I
he-
can
if
lose
long
this. It's a
shot
terrible
wins-
matchup.
all right, hold on, Mix, hold on. So if he clashes this with, it has to be with Feral Drive, right?
Yeah. And I could go down the clash turn. In the worst case scenario, I do dodge and either strike in the end.
Yeah.
Then I have to my dodge is down. You know, his strike. I don't care about his strike. He's gonna get full moon. He's gonna get grasp. I lose long shot.
Yeah, but he doesn't hit
It's not
share.
looking pretty for me.
Like the only thing that
doesn't
It
hits
doesn't
you
matter. It puts
is
me in a
this.
terrible position.
Yeah.
It puts me in a terrible position. Like, I don't care if he hits me.
so
Hmm.
hitting is secondary.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Awkward to
what?
say, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
obviously,
absolutely.
the worst case scenario is I dodge. Okay, fine. That means I take no damage, right? But
Right.
it puts me in a terrible position. Gunner's down. Gunner's down. Dodge is down. Long shot is down. He has full moon. He has grasp. He can easily turn this around. It's like I know how bad this matchup is.
So
He
thing
can
is-
lethal now.
Yeah.
6 is actually a good range for Karin to lethal. It's not easy, but he has the full moon. And full moon
Next turn.
easily lethals from 6.
I also have my
Mhm.
finisher. I mean,
And the finish is not being used here.
Right. 'cause
I
you
mean,
can't.
the finisher is
It's really,
the finisher is
really
just a
hard to
threat.
finisher.
The finisher is a threat of power, but it is
Uh-huh.
there for a random trick strike. It
Yeah,
negates
it's okay, but not in this position. It's a
No,
it's good for
I
him.
mean not in this position,
Not in the
obviously,
next
no.
position.
But
good.
it's more of
good
a
because
threat
it
of
beats,
power.
All right, hold on, Mix.
It beats
Hold on,
Feather
Mix.
Glass.
You kill me here. Okay, so we're talking about this finisher, and now I'm confused because this finisher is unplayable right now, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
next speed, yeah.
Wait,
But, like,
Oh,
we're
Oh,
talking
next
about-
speed. Okay.
Yeah.
Next speed's also unplayable. I mean, I go to a corner. Probably just to dodge it.
Yeah, man. This seems like we
Like,
lost.
I didn't calculate all this.
I feel like we only
I didn't
really
cut-
lost 2 beats. As Karin, and we lost the game.
Karen?
Yeah.
The thing
Nah,
is,
you lost 4 beats. Like beat 1 and then the last 3.
Yeah.
Just look at the discards. Last 3 beats you lost. All of them.
the-
In the
the
real
last
beat,
beats,
you also lost. You
oh,
never
oh,
actually won a beat.
Mix, you're talking over Charles here. I can't hear both of you.
It's fine. So what I would say was I lost the first beat hard, but it was a semi-read beat, right? So I was prepared to do that.
Sure.
And I lost the reload beat. I should have gone for a more hard-hitting attack.
Now
Those
that's
are the two beats
true.
that and these last beats were not optimal for me, right? His point blank burst here was fine, and I lost with my. It was a trade, but he got the better positioning from it, which is kind of bad for me. So yeah,
against the Rook matchup, it's almost like positioning matters more than damage. Is that 100% true? Is it 10% true?
No.
Not 100%.
I only won
true.
because I had the life lead.
Yeah, for Rook in this matchup, positioning doesn't matter for Karin or Rook. Basically, I mean,
I feel like it has to matter
matter.
for Rook, right? Because all of his
The range doesn't matter because she can just full moon into you.
Yeah,
it's more like
So
the
as long
Jaeger
as-
positioning matters more.
now that
and,
makes sense. The Jaeger
things are
position might be
in
more
cut
important.
And if full moon and fail are down, it's very important. Otherwise, she can just go to range 1.
Yeah.
And positioning almost doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Of course, you can get positioning like B2, where she doesn't actually have any options. That's super rare. It's super rare. You need to have a really solid B1.
This is like also just the worst bullet to be using here, Mix.
That's exactly it. That's exactly why I use it. It's the worst bullet because it gives full moon soak.
Yeah.
If I use it, I have to use it. It can give full moon soak, and I don't want to be in that position. So I just dumped it, assuming that he would dodge.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the long shot thing. That dodges.
This'll hurt.
Yeah.
Man, this is a super interesting game. Like, I think you both played really well on that one. Aside from that one beat that just blew my mind. That beat blew my mind because I didn't understand. Like, that is the kind of stuff that when I'm asking people for help, they would yell at me for. Like, what are you beating? You're beating one pair? Like, I would choose that intentionally to, like, soul read this exact 2 cards. And they're like, don't ever do that.
That's what we did. I think it's what I did.
So
Sure.
the thing is, So the thing is, I did not expect my opponents to play.
No one did.
The thing.
No one did.
My attack pair, and I don't think he did either. He was like, "Oh."
I think I did. I was thinking
you
about like you could either Pharaoh or Full Moon Grasp. I think that was it.
Fine. So yeah, I mean, Full Moon Strike would have beaten you super hard there.
Super hard. Super
Yeah.
hard. I did not even think about the pair. I didn't even acknowledge it.
Nah, that's fair.
I also want to point out that it's real interesting to hear because when you guys were in the finals, right, of the Indines Cup, right, and it's very like these top tier players hearing that you don't have all the right answers all the time. Yeah, like that's valuable in its own right because sometimes it's like, oh, I've got to play this weird way that I can't just play normal Battlecom because they already know all the things that I'm going to do, like you're omnipotent, and that's just not true, you know.
Like I told people before, I should have played more straightforward Battlecom. I would have won a lot more on doing that than playing as I did this. Yeah, and I was not quite prepared to do that. I read like 2 stages in, which is kind of bad if my opponent plays straightforward sometimes, which makes us really good at doing. Let's face it, he's amazing at playing like the straight up game. Meanwhile, my goal for every match is beating 20-0, which is not impossible at this level of the game, and I'm well aware. But it's still my goal, right?
Yeah, but that's perfect. Like, I think that's fine, right? To just try to like always go for the perfect answer.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, well, I thank you guys for coming out. I actually think this went really well. I'm gonna
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it was great. I'm probably gonna do a few more. I know I want to do your games with Tonto. I was talking with Vladimir about doing those, and I want to review Icy Drake's games too. So hopefully I go see you there. But thanks everyone for coming out. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Yeah, Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah, same thing. So